So we'll get right into those hips first. So as you sit back into your heels, make sure that you have your knees out that width of your mat. So when you shift back, you start getting some stretch through those hips. And then just work your torso toward the floor and walk your hands forward. And then feel your chest release toward the floor with your forehead. And take a long inhale and exhale. And then try to crawl your right fingertips further out through the center. Feel the right hip reaching back at the same time. And then relax that right side. And then take your left fingertips, crawl them forward. Reach your left hip back. And then release that left. And then spread your fingertips wide, shoulder distance apart. Shift your shoulders forward. Shift your knees in so they're underneath your hips. Tuck your toes and press off your hands, sending the weight of your hips into your heels. So we get right into the arches of the feet. Then we'll crawl the hands forward and take a deep breath. And then we'll shift forward. Drop the tops of the feet under. Move the hands back into table. Again, making sure that your fingertips are spread wide. Rotate your biceps forward. Push away from the floor and round into a cat spine. Tuck your tailbone, soften your chin in, and then stay here and just give your head a gentle nod from side to side, feeling more release through the neck. And then settle it into the center and drop your rib cage down. Pull your shoulders back. Lift your tailbone into cow spine. And look over your right shoulder. And look forward. And look over your left shoulder. And look forward. And then again, we'll just press round into that cat spine. And inhale, release cow spine. So just a few of these, get that spine warmed up. Push off your palms, round cat. Release your rib cage, cow. One more time. Press round cat. Release cow. Now, as we come into the center of our table again, we're going to take our left foot, step it back, and just tuck the toe and really push that left heel back. So our palms are pushing down, the heel is reaching to the back. Then we'll lift that left leg. We'll sweep it off the mat to the right. You'll tuck the left toes under, push the heel away. Now look over your right shoulder at your left foot. Now push your left hip to the left. Getting into that left side hip. And then we'll release to center. We'll take that left heel, flex, push it toward the back wall. Tone into that belly space, lengthen the top of your head forward as you reach your right arm out. Toning into that core space, maybe you gently release the toes of your right foot. We'll take a deep breath, inhale. Then on your exhale, we'll round in, elbow toward knee, and a little bit of a cat spine. And then inhale, reach out, lengthen. Heel reaches back, fingertips forward. And then we draw in again, elbow to knee. Then we reach out and lengthen. Then we draw in, elbow to knee. We reach out and lengthen. Here we'll bring that right hand down. Step your left foot to the back. Step your right foot back, find that plank. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, press up into your down dog. Feeling the reach of your tailbone toward the sky and your heels toward the floor. Take a long breath. Side away. Then come back out to your plank. Now keep your right toe to the back. Bring your left knee down into table. You're pressing off your palms and reaching that right heel back. Finding that full length through the back of that right leg. Then we'll lift that right leg, sweep it off the mat to the left. Tuck your toe there, push the heel, turn your head, look over your left shoulder. Now push your right hip to the right. Feel a nice side hip stretch on that right side. Then as we bring our gaze back to center, that right heel will flex or reach to the back. The left arm will reach forward, bicep to ear. Maybe you'll lift the toes of your left foot as well. Take an inhale there. Then on the exhale, we'll draw in, elbow to knee, drawing into that belly space. And then we'll reach out and lengthen again. Again, we'll draw in, elbow tucks toward knee. And then we'll reach out and lengthen. Elbow draws toward knee. Reach out and lengthen. Then we'll take that right toe and land it to the back. We'll bring that left hand down, step that left foot back. Here's that plank pose. Nice long spine, shoulders away. Press away from the floor and lift the hips, down dog. Feel the tailbone lifting, feel the heels reaching down. Take a deep breath. Exhale, try to reach your chest a little closer toward your chest. Then we'll look forward. We'll move to the front of our mats. Feet are hip distance apart. Chest is dropped toward the thighs as we fold our arms over the top of our heads. Forward fold. Then engage through your feet. Feel the soles of your feet pull in. Lift your tailbone. Bring your hands to your shins and find that nice flat back. Tailbone reaching back, top of your head forward. And then again, we'll soften our knees and release into our fold. Then one more time, we'll bring our hands to our shins and lengthen into flat back. Really feel that stretch through the back of the leg and from tailbone to top of head. Then we'll bend into our knees and move our hands up onto our thighs. You're going to drop your rib cage down, press away from your thighs, and lift your collarbones forward. Engage through those inner thighs as you bring your arms out into our chair pose. The shoulders are back. We're going to deepen down into those hips. Just getting some nice warmth through those quads there. Then as you push away from the floor, you'll sweep your arms up to the sky, inhale. On your exhale, you'll open into your goddess. So we spread those elbows out wide, collarbones reaching toward the sky, we look up. Then inhale, we'll bring fingertips to touch. Move your hands out front and release your shoulder blades. Bring your gaze up toward your hands. Really tone into those inner thighs and glutes and lift your heels. Just trying to find that center of your body. Hold, inhale. On your exhale, bring your hands to your heart and exhale, release into your fold again. Bring your hands to your shins, lengthen. As you bring fingertips to the floor, if you want to use blocks, bring those in shoulder distance apart. Take your left foot and step it back. Now you might crawl your right toes forward until you find that nice long shin. Left heel is reaching away. We'll tap that left knee down and take a peek forward. And then we'll press, lift that left knee. Then you're going to push up your right leg to lengthen that right leg. Now, if you don't have blocks here, right fingertips can be on the floor. You might bring your right hand up towards your thigh. Then we'll bring that right knee to a bend. Again, we'll tap that left toe down. And this time, we'll drop the toes of that left foot under. We'll bring our hands to that right thigh and reach the front of the left hip forward. Now, press down the top of that left foot so you feel the lengthening through the front of the hip. The shoulders will pull away. And we'll take our left arm and reach to the ceiling. That open left palm will reach over to the right. And we'll feel that nice stretch down that left side. Turn your left palm open and try to look up toward the ceiling. Nice deep breath. Then take that left arm, reach out to the left side of your body. Take your right arm, reach out to the right. Look over your right shoulder and rotate your right arm back, left arm forward. Find that nice steadiness in your legs. And then take that left hand, lower it down to block or floor, and reach your right arm to the sky. Those right fingertips will then come behind your ear, and that right elbow will try to nudge up and open a little further, getting into that chest and front shoulder. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, reach your right hand to the sky. Bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee. Walk your hands towards center as you rotate open your feet. So now our feet are parallel to those edges of the mat. Hips are lifted tall. Bring your hands maybe onto your shins to start and lengthen your spine. So like flat back, but with those straddle legs. And then we'll start lowering the chest down. You can take your hands and slide them down towards your ankles. You can bring your hands down to the floor. We're letting the head hang heavy. Lifting out of the tailbone. Maybe you walk your hands back between the legs. We breathe. And exhale. Then we'll walk the hands back out front. You'll keep your right hand straight out front, right sort of underneath your head. And your left arm is going to reach to the side. As you push off your right hand, take your left arm to the sky. Now this is another nice place for a block or some kind of elevation for that right hand as we start getting into that left shoulder. Take one more inhale, and then you'll release that left hand. We're going to just walk our upper body to the left, turning our whole body so that that left shin is straight up, that right heel is pushing away. And then we'll tap the right knee down, we'll look forward, and then we'll lift that right knee, we'll push off the left leg, start finding that lengthening through that left leg. Again, move your hands in to get more length if reaching to the floor is too much, or put your blocks there. This time that bend of that left knee, the right knee comes down, we drop the right toes, pressing the top of the foot down. Bring our hands to that left thigh. Reach the front of your right hip forward, lean your shoulders back. Then sweep your right arm up to the sky. That big open palm reaches over to the left. We open that right palm, look under, take a deep breath there. Exhale. Then that right arm reaches out to the right side. The left arm reaches to the left. We look to the left, rotating left arm back, right arm forward. Can you look at that left thumb? Hold, inhale. Then we take that right hand, we lower it down to the floor or on a block. The left arm reaches to the sky. Then those left fingertips come behind the left ear. And we work towards nudging that elbow up, looking up toward the ceiling. Take a deep inhale. Then reach that left hand back up. Bring it to the inside of that left foot. Tuck your right toe. Lift your right knee. Here's where we walk our hands into center. We find those nice straddle legs. Our pinky toes are pushing away. Our sits bones are lifting up. You can move your hands to your shins or to your ankles. Find your long spine and then drop the top of your head down. Then you can move your hands through, or you can have them under your shoulders. We'll take a long inhale and exhale. And then as we bring our hands underneath the shoulders, lifting the heart forward, left hand comes out front. Right arm reaches to the side. As you push off left fingertips, try to rotate that right arm up. Hold, inhale, and exhale. Then we'll take that right hand, bring it down. We walk the whole upper body to the right. Make sure you're rotating those hips. We'll shift our weight forward, step the right foot back. Here we meet back in our plank, nice toned belly space. Press away from the floor, lift the hips, down dog. Inhale, lift, come forward to plank. Bring your knees down here if you prefer. Elbows hug, hips drop, shoulders back, arms slide forward. Making sure the top of the head is reaching, the shoulders are pulled away. Make those options between that Sphinx pose or your Cobra pose. Maybe you're ready for your up dog. Just choose where your body feels good with it right now. Take a long breath, inhale. Exhale, lower. Tone your belly space. We're going to tuck our toes under. You're going to lift those hips up and then press through to your down dog again. Full breath, inhale. Deepen your heels, exhale. Inhale, come forward to your plank. Have that toned belly space. So this time, as we lift that right toe up, we're going to just stretch the toe to the back, finding that full core space. Then we'll let that right knee hover under the hip. Then we'll gently lower that right knee down. Reach right arm forward, lift left heel to the back, right into that bird dog. Maybe the toes of right foot lift. On your exhale, draw in, elbow to knee, top. Inhale, reach out, lengthen. Exhale, draw in, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach out, lengthen. One more time, we'll draw in, elbow to knee. Then we'll reach out and lengthen. We're going to build into our side plank here. That left toe will come down, your right hand will plant. You're going to lift the weight off your right knee and rotate your right hip down. Take that right foot and step it out front and reach your left arm to the sky. Nice work. Now you have that option of lifting that right foot up there if you'd like. Hold, inhale. Then that right foot will step behind your left, or you bring your right knee down under the hip. Bring that left shoulder forward. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look forward. Hands and toes, front of your mat. Head and chest fall heavy. Hands to your shins, long spine, flat back. Knees soften. Hands to your thighs. Drop your tailbone, lift your heart forward. Find your chair pose. Now maybe those shoulders feel warm enough now that we can rotate those shoulders back, turn your pinky fingers in, and find that deeper chair space. Then we push away from the legs, sweep the arms up, inhale. Exhale, open into your goddess. Inhale, fingertips touch. Shoulders release. Gaze moves up toward our hands. Tone into that belly space in our thighs. Lift those heels. Try to find that center. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. Here we're going to move our hands to our heart. Lower your heels down. Bend into your left knee. So your weight is on your right. We're going to take that left foot and bring it into our tree pose. So remember, you can have it down on your calf. You can bring it to your inner thigh. But square your hips and shoulders. Lift your heart forward. Find your breath. Exhale. Then you're just going to slide that left ankle over your right thigh. Drop the left knee out as you start sitting into your balanced chair pose. Heart is still lifted, sides of the waist are long. Try to deepen into your tailbone. Full breath, inhale. Exhale, you're going to release. Standing up onto your right leg, reach your fingertips. See if you can just take that left foot off the knee and take a big step back. Then crawl your right toes forward. Lift that left heel. Sink down into that crescent shape. So we have a little softness in that left knee. Then we'll reach the arms up and back. Hold, inhale. And exhale. Then we'll take those arms and reach them out wide. Now here you want to lift that left heel. Press it back, make it nice and strong. Make sure that right shin is still up and down. Look over your right shoulder, rotate right arm back, left arm forward. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. Then that left arm will move down to the floor or onto a block. Right arm up to the sky. That left knee is still lifted. We're looking up toward our right. One more inhale. Then that right hand will move to the inside of your right foot. We'll walk our hands into the center straddle, toes pushing away. We start with that nice long spine. Then we lower the chest, work the hands back or around to the ankles, whatever works for you. Tailbone is high. And release. Then we'll bring our hands back into center. Those right fingertips will come straight underneath the top of the head. And then the left arm will reach out. We'll press off right hand and work towards stacking those shoulders up and keeping those strong straddle legs. Hold, inhale. Exhale, that left hand will come down. We walk all the way over to the right side again. We shift our weight forward, step that right foot back. Move from your plank into your down dog, side away. Inhale to your plank, choosing your vinyasa here. Elbows in, drop the hips, shoulders, neck, back, maybe that full up dog, your cobra or sphinx pose. And then we bring the elbows in. If you want a little more upper body, no belly tap. And then press through your plank and into your down dog. Long breath, inhale. Side away. Let's take a moment to soften into our child's pose. Let those hips release. We'll give our wrists a nice stretch, pressing back of hands together. Finding that long inhale through the nose, that deep sighing breath. One more deep breath there. And let it go. All right, let's do that other side. We'll walk our hands forward, spread those fingertips wide. Shoulder shift, toes tuck. We move up and through to our down dog. Then we come out to our plank. We tone into that belly space. This time it's our left toe that lifts, reaches toward that back wall. And then that left knee comes in, it hovers first. We tone that core space. Then as we lower that left knee, our left arm reaches forward, our right heel lifts and presses to the back. Left toes might lift. Exhale, we draw in, elbow to knee. Inhale, we reach out, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach out, lengthen. One more time. An elbow draws toward knee, and we reach out. Then we lower that right toe and left hand. We take the weight off that left knee. We drop the left hip down, take that left foot, step it out front, reach that right arm up. Maybe you lift the weight off that left foot, hold, inhale, and exhale. Then you bring either that left knee down or you bring that left foot behind your right, rotate forward, come out to your full plank, exhale into your down dog. Inhale, look forward, move to the front of your mat. Chest lowers toward thighs, we fold. Hands to shin, a long spine, we lengthen. Nice, bend into your knees, hands to thighs. Keep your rib cage tall as you lift your heart forward, shoulders back, arms either out front or up over. Make sure your shoulder blades release. Press away from the floor, sweep your arms up, inhale. Exhale, open to goddess. Inhale, reach up. Fingertips touch, shoulders release. We bring our gaze up. Tone into that core space, lifting the heels. Breathe, inhale. Exhale. We bring our hands to our heart. We bring our heels down. Then bring your weight to your left foot. Right foot comes into tree pose. Again, either to your calf or into your inner thigh space. Find that balance there. I'm just going to turn so that you guys can see when I make that transition. Shoulders drawn away. Then move that right ankle across that left thigh. Right knee drops out. Keep your heart lifted. Lower that tailbone down. Trying to keep your hips square, sides of the waist tall, opening through that right hip. One more inhale. Now as you push off that left foot, you'll come up, you'll bring that right knee out front. Then you'll take that right foot, you'll take a big long step back. You might have to wiggle into your space. That right heel is going to lift it a little bit. You'll lower the knee down. You'll sweep your fingertips up and find your crescent lunge. Now you're always welcome to bring that right knee down if that's a better position for you. hold, inhale. Then we'll take our fingertips and torso straight up. Lift that right knee, push the heel back, bring your arms out wide. Release your shoulders, look to your left. Rotate left arm back, right arm forward. Hold, inhale. Exhale, that right hand's going to come to the floor. Your left arm is reaching up toward the sky. Hold, breathe. One more inhale. Then that left arm is going to rotate down on the inside. We'll rotate our hands through center so we have those big straddle legs. We'll lower the chest down, reach the arms through or to your ankles. Your head and neck are hanging heavy here, but you're lifting the tailbone. And then as you bring your hands underneath your shoulders, your left fingertips come forward. Your right arm out to the side, and then you push up, left hand, reach right arm up. Try to stack those shoulders up. Just feel a nice opening to the inside of that left hip as well. Then we'll release. Right hand comes down. You walk your whole body back to the front of your mat. Shift your weight. Step your foot back. Find your plank. Exhale into your down dog. Inhale to your plank. Choose knees or toes, elbows, hips, shoulders back. Up dog, cobra, sphinx. Maybe without a belly touch, you bring your elbows in, tuck your toes, and press off and find your down dog. Take a long inhale. As you exhale, feel your chest reach toward your toes. Feel your heels reaching toward the floor. Then lift your knees, lift your heels, bring your knees out wide. Sit back into your hips and settle into your child's pose. Nice place here to maybe bring your arms alongside your body or across your lower back or underneath your forehead. Nice deep inhale through the nose. Long, soft exhale off the back of the throat. Again, inhale. And exhale. With the top of the belly, we'll just gently round the spine up. Pull the shoulders away, bring your hips around, and find your seats. You want some mat behind you here. Bring in your knees with you. Allow your chest and shoulders to soften. Chin comes toward the chest. We bring the knees right into the chest as we release the shoulders down. Wrap your hands around your shins, hug your knees in close. Full breath, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring your toes to the sky, arms out. Now, if you prefer, you can bring those knees out wide for your happy baby, allowing that gentle rocking motion through your lower back space. Or you can bring your knees 90 degrees into your dead bug. But just in whichever position you choose, just feel your body sinking down into your mat. Soften through your jaw and across the eyes and brow. Feel your body continue to sink down into your mat. Then we'll gently soften the toes down. Bring your feet down so that they're to the outer width of your mat. Drop your arms to the side, open palms. Drop both knees over to the right. Then draw your knees both over to the left. Then bring it back to the center. Bring the bottoms of your feet together. Let your outer knees reach down wide. With your shoulder blades still flat, maybe bring your arms out over your head to mimic that shape of your legs. If this bothers your shoulders, maybe bring your hands to your inner thighs. Breathe, inhale. Side away, exhale. Now you're welcome to stay with those butterfly legs or go back into those Nina or extend your legs into your corpse pose. Feel your shoulder blades go nice and wide. Soften them away from your ears. If your arms are to the side, palms are open, or perhaps you place your hands on your belly. We'll sip in a long inhale through the nose. And empty it just as gently through the nose. Again, full inhale. And exhale. Then we'll bring light movement to fingertips and toes, ankles and wrists. We'll step our knees in, hug the knees to the chest, releasing that lower back space. Then tucking the chin in, slide your hands behind your knees. Gently move into your seated position. With your shoulders drawn away and down, you'll find that nice lift through the sides of the waist. Take a deep breath, inhale. Then we'll reach our fingertips to the sky. Move our hands to the heart space. And as we bow forward, we say namaste. And I say thank you for joining me. Enjoy your day. Little foggy here, but still okay.
Thank you, Teresa. I finally got the sound to work.
Oh, good.